It's such a fine line between stupid and clever.
Yeah, it's just clever.
What's up, Cyberspace Cadets? It's Friday. You know that's me. Time for the Creem Streem. And God dog, we got a house full tonight. What's up, everybody?
Hi. Hello. Hello.
Usual suspects tonight in, of course, Atima.
Hello, everybody.
Trippy.
Oh, he's gone mute.
Yeah, he's getting food. He's getting food, I think.
All
right, and joining us tonight, in not any certain order, even though they weren't, PICKLE was in the opening sequence, and I'll talk about that in a minute. Cynical Lindsay, how you doing tonight?
Hello.
Excel or 8?
Yeah, man, I just want to let everybody know out there in the chat, as a reminder, I've looked a little bit ahead about what we're talking about tonight. I do not plan on ever committing suicide. So if you hear rumors about that, just
are we still doing the not sad?
Oh my God! Can we talk about Bill Clinton? Can we? Can we please?
I'm not trying to skip ahead. I'm giving a disclaimer out to the audience.
We all has no sads tonight. PICKLE, greetings.
Yo.
All right, cool. Now everybody's checked in. All right,
so Blind's trying to deal with children.
Hey, man.
Yeah, they're always so fucking cooperative when it comes to streaming, aren't they?
When you get my age and you fucking meet them, and they're handy. They come in handy like 50 years later.
Sure. Yeah, that's what people keep telling me, but I'm wondering.
Right.
I'm pushing 50 here, not too much longer, and I still have doubts.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
This is interesting, isn't it? Okay, so let's just move in. So nobody's got anything pressing or anything to talk about tonight?
Burn the world, burn the world,
burn the world. I'm burning
man.
the world for you right now.
Fuck, dude. Fuck the world. My freaking shoulder, or my hip rather. My shoulder's pissing me off, but my hip is so fucking bad. It's still swollen. It's been 2 weeks. I'm like, I wish I could kick puppies right now, but I can't move my leg that well.
You should just be like IRATE and get a cyborg implant.
Well, it's a little out of my price range at the moment. So.
Dude, I already got it from like some underground dude. There's people.
Actually, I got a set, some nice striker titanium. I can't disclose how I may or may have not received these implants.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called wet work for a reason.
Did it involve red high heels?
No, it did not. But, hey, man, look, it was a joke. I get it. Every time I go over there, I see that fucking painting. All right, come on, man. Now, all right, let's just pull it up. Let's look at it.
Dude, this is awesome. Everybody should clip this picture. They should take this picture and they should distribute it far and wide because it is fucking amazing, people.
All right, psychologically, what is being said in the fact that this painting was owned by Jeffrey Epstein? Why would he own a painting like that, y'all?
Why wouldn't? Why would? Okay, so it was commissioned. Well, it was commissioned in the first place. So it was obviously probably somebody who had a great sense of humor. This is fucking amazing. This is not a Photoshop, people. This is a real goddamn painting. Jeffrey Epstein had an oil painting. Jeffrey Epstein had up in his motherfucking living room.
Yeah.
He also had a mannequin in a wedding dress hanging by the stairs in his apartment as well. I think he may have been a little fucking weird and crazy, which is kind of.
They've all got creepy fucking art in their houses, man.
Which is. But I just wanted to laugh at Bill Clinton in a Monica Lewinsky dress with red high heels. I just thought it was fucking great.
That's what kicks it off for me. The fucking shit. And he's pointing at you saying, "You're next, baby."
Monica Lewinsky's dress had buttons and shit. That's Hillary's.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that this was Epstein's way of telling everybody, I own this motherfucker, just like I own you?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Have you heard like this? So there's all these rumors that he was working for the Mossad. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy week.
Oh, I'm sure I haven't been able to read much. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there was
I'd be like, ooh.
there's sketchy shit all over the interwebs about this deal. You know.
Well, this just adds more fuel to the Pizzagate theory.
Well, and it's like, the coroner's report or the medical report and all that stuff, the police report and everything, it was released on 4chan an hour before it was released to the media. And it looks like it was a firefighter. So...
Well, and the crazy thing is that I think all of the bones in his neck were broken, and people have said that's not the result of hanging.
It's not normally. No. No, it's not.
Even I don't see the highway bone. I'm not sure if that even breaks.
It can. It does. Like I think it's something like half the time or close
during
to
the hanging. Yeah.
Well, if you drop from a long height, then yeah, I can see it breaking. But
it's a jail cell.
Maybe he just had a calcium deficiency.
Maybe you're right. Maybe.
No, that wouldn't cause all the bones in your neck to break.
Listen, woman, I'm trying to stay alive here. I'm trying to keep you alive too.
I believe it.
Yeah, well, they got one thing in common. They got the fire down below. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, good old Billy Jeff, baby. Every time I look at Uzi Q, I feel funny down there. I just can't deny it. I like these cigars. They're tasty.
The clap?
Ew.
Wrong. Move on. Oh.
On that note, I'm sure you guys already talked about it, but seriously, Bill Clinton, do you really think that he would be flying around with other rich billionaires having sex with young, possibly underage women? We're talking about Bill Clinton here.
Considering the fact that this shit's been, think about it this way. This shit's been told since before the internet, so, yeah.
Well, it's like, I can see him running around with younger girls. I mean, have you seen the woman that he's married to? She looks like Jigsaw from Saw.
Yeah, that's a political marriage if there's ever been one.
They are robots. We know this already.
Yeah. And
they're robots, and whoever designed them failed at human anatomy.
Oh yeah, Lauren Chin has done a video about why older men are attracted to younger women, and why older men get it's weird. I don't know, man. I didn't hear a lot of science behind it, so I don't know.
What, are you saying younger women with daddy's issues will sleep with people like Bill Clinton?
Well, it's like status and accumulated wealth, right? Or accumulated wealth or wealth in itself is more valued by the females, according to what she was saying. Whereas the man or the male looks for a breeding, right? Where it's all about perfect.
It's viability to sustain the race,
exactly,
the species.
Right. So women look for security. Women look for security. Men look for boobs and butt.
Are we talking about the biological imperative?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Now the fact that we don't want this, we want to slide out of this dimension. We want to go back to our original world.
I gotta.
Yeah, I want to know when we went off the rails too. It seems like it was just like.
I posted.
Fucking A, right?
Yeah. I posted a graphic that explains all this in the
Discord.
Chain. Yeah.
This cute fun zone husband section.
That's the hot crazy. Yeah. That's the hot crazy matrix for men. It's actually just cute money access. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once you get enough money, women don't care what you look like anymore.
Well, luckily I don't have any money, so I'm good.
In Piccolo, the link, the My Circle link is just above that, above the Tema.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, I'm just making sure everybody knows where we're at.
I have Kitty with her booze on the screen.
So, all right, let's get weird. We got Billy Boy and all that shit. And
I'm sorry, that was so bizarre. I had to talk about it. I was so excited.
I know, it's weird as shit. It's a great painting. I'll be honest with you, I love that painting. I think
we should distribute it far and wide.
I wonder if that's the guy that did a painting of Obama with all the sperm and the sweat and shit.
If we all pulled together and did the printing, could we get sued for selling replica prints?
Dang.
Oh, I was just
Probably.
thinking we should like cut and paste it and distribute on the internet. That's far less
We'll
effective.
just keep
Make it a
putting
meme.
Steve Shives' head on it. What was that?
Oh fuck yes, that would
somebody,
be amazing.
somebody did. Yeah, it's on
please.
Twitter. Yeah, I'm sure.
I think we should
I'm sure
put
other
Manicur's head on
faces-
it just to do it. I think not because he needs to be like fucked with, just
That would
because
be
I think
brilliant.
it would be funny
Actually,
to
I
see
like that.
Manicur's head
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You'll get his
Anyway.
attention. You seem
I
to
am
do
here,
that.
by the way, now, IRATE. Hi,
Hey,
IRATE.
welcome back, Trippy
Hi,
Poop.
chat.
Yes.
Hi,
Hey,
Piccolo
Trippy.
and
Trippy.
Angela.
You did not
Did,
answer.
did you have fun getting Fago?
I got pizza and stoned.
Oh wow. Hey.
Pizza, Fago, and Stone. Bingo.
No Fago.
That's right.
Hey, does Big Lots still sell the 2/4 of the cans for like 5 cents a can?
Mhm. Dude, I can't tell you the last time I bought Fago because I'm a diabetic.
Oh, fuck, that's
Are you
right.
a diabetic
Shit.
because of Fago? 'Cause
Maybe.
that would make sense.
Well, I was gonna make a dumb diabetes joke, and it just felt dumb in my head as I was coming up with it, so I switched it to Fago because I was really, what did you have the diabetes with the dinner? And then you said you had pizza, and I'm really glad I didn't because pizza is what diabetics are not supposed to eat, guys.
I know what
It's
I'm
like
not supposed to eat.
One of the worst things that they can eat. It's kind of the
Mine-
equivalent of eating candy.
Well, that can be argued because
Thin
my
crust.
doctor, who was also a diabetic at the time, the doctor I was going to, she told me that you can have anything you want. She was like, just make sure you cover for it. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
gotta do with my
Yes.
fast shot.
Trippy, you know
I
what your
gotta
problem
make
was,
sure
right?
to go extra with the bread and stuff. What's up?
She.
Yeah, she was a type 2
Well-
diabetic, so
well,
a little
yeah, I
different,
also-
but she understood the changes.
Well, no, I was gonna say my type 1 diabetic cousin and my type 1 diabetic best friend in Texas, both, if you gave them pizza, they would have to, like, my best friend, she had a pump installed.
Yeah, and
And she would have to
shot
turn-
on top of the pump.
Yeah, she'd have to take a shot on top of it because it would fuck her up, dude.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
gluten-free stuff, man. It was just like,
Absolutely.
we could not find a way to help her, dude. So that's why I was like, what the fuck, Trippy? What are you doing?
It sounds like her
Pizza.
insulin wasn't strong enough, or
Uzi
she had the
says
wrong
she
type.
never heard of
No,
Fago
she just-
until she met me.
But you can
That's
get
right.
Fago pretty much everywhere
and
now.
fucking
Oh,
flavor
no,
Aid.
And now.
Flavor
Her organs
Aid.
just kind of halfway started failing after she had like 3 kids because she's
Yeah.
type 1 diabetic and
Right.
like, yeah, her body just kind of. So her pump was doing the best it could, but there was really, she was going to need
Yeah,
help with it too.
my cousin. Huh?
I was gonna say, y'all want to talk about a wedding shamer?
Oh my God, I thought it was
Yeah.
fucked up because I thought it was kind of a cool wedding.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like, okay, it's America, so who gives a fuck?
And we're talking about these 3 photographs here.
And let's be real, at least they're honest.
Mhm.
So you want to do us the honors of the revelation?
Okay, so I don't understand why they shame this one, people. I think this is kind of one of those puritanical things, and you can blame the Scottish sun for this shit. So here we go. This is kind of silly. Okay. Bride and Gross. Wedding shamer slam couple who tied the knot wearing swimwear and had a penis on their cake.
The fuck?
Well, it ain't
Okay.
his cock, so whose is it?
It's his, but it's a white one because they wouldn't do a black cock, apparently.
Okay.
Oh wow. Dude,
Probably because it
I
wouldn't
don't-
fit on the cake.
Were
I
they
don't-
scared?
No, it's an actual replica of his penis. It's a fucking mold of the guy's penis, guys. It's a mold of his penis.
Oh, man.
Maybe the plastic was too dark and they didn't want to feel like they
I
were being
think maybe
racist.
that guy just has a hell of a tan and he's actually white.
Yeah, I think that's the case because the lighting's pretty bad. Even she looks
Yeah.
a little dark in the picture on the left.
Yeah, I think it may just be a white couple, but like they're wearing swimsuits. It's so unacceptable, and I'm like, motherfucker, I got married in a swimsuit with a skirt on the beach. It's a
Yeah.
fucking beach wedding, you retard.
They probably plan on swimming later.
That's crazy, man.
Well, no, even if you aren't, if you want to get married in a fucking bikini, you want to get married in a fucking bikini. And I think it's awesome to have and to hold.
It's
It's pretty
fun.
fucking funny. And if you're
It
gonna
was his
have
idea.
fun at your wedding, yeah. And you
He
know what?
wanted
It's
to put
fun.
the hammock on. He wanted to wear the hammock.
There you go, banana hammocks for all.
God bless
Hey,
you.
I'm just gonna say the joke's on her. 20 years from now, he's 10 years from
And
now, he's gonna
excuse me,
cheat on her.
guys,
Well,
but
what
that
the
is
fuck
not
would these
a
people
banana
say?
hammock.
No, what the fuck would these people say when my teenage son was wearing a kilt at our wedding? He wore a kilt to it.
That's not
What,
a
are you
banana
gonna
hammock, by the way,
fucking chain him?
guys. That's a coxedo.
It's a
Running around in
tuxedo, it is
Piper
a
will
tuxedo.
kill, man. That's
No,
the
that's what
most
they're called.
manly thing you can wear.
Tuxedo.
That frightens me, the fact that you know the difference.
Well, you know, the banana hammock would have been like a G-string, you know? Those are more like man panties.
Man panty.
Going up his ass. Well, look at it. There's nothing going up his butt.
I know it's there's,
It's just
I like
tight,
the
you know, so that's why-
coxedo though. Coxedo.
That's why it's a
is
coxedo,
awesome.
exactly.
All right, we burned that one.
I don't understand the shaming though. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because people,
Like, it's
because they're
violently
jealous. Look at his
gross.
abs. Look at his
Exactly.
I think they're jealous of the penis, to be honest.
They could have done a little better.
Wait,
work.
wait, wait.
Just
Who's
because this
shaming them?
bitch got
That's
one
the question.
and she looks decent. I don't understand. Like, what do they have to be ashamed of? It's not like they're being gross in it. I don't think, but somebody called it violently gross, and I'm like, oh my god, what are you so fucking? Oh, dude, take your goddamn stupid pearl clutching and shove it up your fucking ass because they're only good for anal beads at this point, bitch. It's like really, and they're like making this like it's a big deal. There's 4 fucking Reddit posts that are shaming it, and they're like, it's shame. And it's like, no,
How
it
many
wasn't.
people
I
are
thought it was
posting
fucking
in those
funny.
threads?
That's what I want to know, but I refuse to go on Reddit.
I don't know what.
gotta
I don't
learn to
understand Reddit. I'm too. Yeah.
I don't even have a Reddit, man. Like, I don't have Reddit. I don't have.
Yeah.
I just nuked Facebook Messenger. That was I nuked it out off my phone.
Damn.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that other one with the pictures?
The author of that article
Instagram.
looks, that
I don't have
it looks
anything
like an ugly femicist that enjoys Kenzo glitter and is an LGBTQ advocate. So
Yeah.
that explains why she was so upset and wrote the article.
Okay.
Oh,
This
because
got
it was
Marsh says,
highlighting
'cause
how
it's hot.
heterosexual this marriage is.
Bang,
Oh.
bang, bang.
Oh, okay. Well, too bad. Guess what? Most girls like to get the dick. Deal with not being in the majority, cunt. It's just what happens. It's called fucking reality.
It's all
Duh.
a social construct, and they'll eventually
Just,
change everybody.
She's Scottish. I gotta say, cunt. She won't hear it if I don't.
She
First
won't
time I
even
ever had-
hearken to that. Unless
First time I heard some
preceded
shit
by
like that,
cunt.
though, out of somebody. The first time I heard some shit like that out of somebody, it was this chick that I went to school with. We were talking music the one day, and I mentioned Van Halen, and she was like, "I won't listen to them. They're too misogynistic." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not that."
Oh, fuck off.
I'm
Has
done
she heard
talking
of
to you.
Whitesnake?
No, I looked at her and said, "I'm done talking."
Everybody
to you. I'm gonna
wants
go.
some.
Oh my
Just
god!
walked
Don't
out.
ever
And I
listen
bet you
to
she went and
anything
listened to
from
Nicki
Poison.
Minaj right after that.
I was gonna say,
Right.
don't put in 2 Live Crew either.
Did you ask her? Yeah, I was
Too-
like,
too low for-
would you ask her how she feels about rap music?
When she
No,
said that, though,
she has
was
Anaconda
listening
playing
to-
on repeat on her.
She was listening to that band Garbage. That's what she was listening to.
Garbage. That garbage wasn't bad.
Angry Chick Rock.
Garbage
I don't know.
was.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. And
was
she wants to
worse.
complain. Wait, she wants to
That's what
complain
I'm
about
saying.
context, and she's
Right.
listening to garbage? Are you
Right.
serious? She's whining about that kind of context, and she's listening to garbage.
That's what my point was.
Oh, okay. So the only band I can think of that was more risque with their lyrics off of their top chart hits was the one that did the song about touching themselves.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, guys, like, lyric-wise. No, garbage is garbage. Like, I was
Right.
really surprised when they were on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack.
But they're not too misogynistic, I guess. So there's that.
Well, maybe it was just really misandrous, so that was okay.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it was fucking
But it
horrible.
was the first time I heard some bullshit out of somebody like that. And I was like, well, okay then. Bye.
You're totally fucking retarded. Oh my god, that's like bitching about communism and saying John Lennon is my favorite singer of all time. He was just profound and amazing.
Damn.
Excel. That's beautiful.
What did I do? Oh no.
What'd you do?
Yeah,
Always
exactly.
look at
No verbals.
pictures.
Just you know. Yeah.
It's
Yes,
breaking
we've
the
got a
internet.
secret. We've got a secret. We've got
I'd
a
already,
secret.
I checked that out a little while ago when you first
The
put it
cheat
up.
sheet. That was great, man. Nice.
Yeah, don't let
Thanks, Excel. Hi, Excel. Hello.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You all right, buddy?
He's alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm right here. What?
What about Pokemon Go?
Oh my god, this is amazing because it's up
People
in my
still
neck of
play
the
that?
woods. No, this is up in my neck of the woods, guys, and I could totally describe the kind of person doing this as soon as we read the article. I will tell you.
Check it out. This is a little photograph. This dude had 8 phones mounted in styrofoam like this.
So they would stay still, and he was playing Pokemon Go on all of them. Now, he wasn't playing it while he was driving. He pulled over on the freeway. Now, it's like the busiest, it's like the second busiest freeway in Seattle. It's actually in Buren. It's like it's always congested and full of people. And like, you've got to understand, driving in Tacoma is like driving around 10,000 angry old ladies that have problems with brakes and gas. Okay, they get them backwards all the time.
Jeez.
And nobody uses a fucking blinker. Everything is fucking arbitrary. And I do not kid you when I say it's because almost 50% of the population is over 60. I'm not kidding. The Puget Sound is heavily over 60. Lots of retiree age people there. Holy shit. So, yes. But I could tell you who did this. I know who this is. This is either some Asian tech. He's either from India or he's from Asia. He's from like Japan or Korea, because there are very few places where you see somebody take the time to cut the styrofoam like this.
Yeah.
That is very,
Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is what they'll do. I've got here's all the exchange students are all over here. Like all the university exchange students are all from China because of the tech schools here, and they do this kind of shit. There's a Pokestop by my house that they all go there.
Oh, Evil Ed triple
I
six,
want some
man.
dim sum,
What
but
up?
none of them will bring me dim sum.
No, they won't. Those bastards.
Dude, I got a Chinese place over here called Walk to You.
Mm.
And I'm like, wow, what a pun. That's pretty good.
Did anybody play Pokemon Go's predecessor? Ingress?
What was that called?
It was called Ingress, but it was way cooler.
You mean English?
But Ingress, yeah.
Yeah.
Ingress.
Ingrid.
English.
It was actually a much better game. All the user submissions from that game they just used for Pokemon Go for all the training whatevers.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because my kids,
buddy
I
that
let
was
my
playing
kids
it.
play Pokemon Go for a little while, but they lost interest in it pretty quick because we lived in Texas, so you don't really want to go outside because it's like quadrillion bajillion degrees outside and you're breathing soup, so it's so humid. So it was like crazy. So my kids were like, "No, Mom, we don't want to play Pokemon Go. I'm gonna remove it from my phone, okay?" Because they really like. So my exposure to Pokemon Go was my kids said, "Yeah, this is fun, but I don't want to play it." And then they never wanted it when we moved out here. They thought it was dumb, so they'd rather actually geocache.
Damn.
Is it me or does Atima sound like she's rapping when she talks sometimes?
She gets a
You could have put that last little vampire
It's nice.
to a beat, and she would have. That could have been like a top 40 hit.
Really?
And I'm
I
not
don't
one
even
to
know
suck
this, no.
dick, so you know, it's, yeah. It's,
Okay. Well,
I'm
thank you
being
very
honest.
much. I didn't realize I was a rhythmic speaker.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought I was
cool.
just talking.
There you
You
go.
could
That's
be
the way to put it.
Exactly. You could be a preacher.
I don't want to be a preacher.
Mm.
Oh my God! Don't give me that kind of responsibility. No,
Mhm.
no.
Mm.
And Tema's up there. She's like, I'm going to teach you how this magic water will hydrate your body.
No, I will not.
It's just water. It's just regular water.
Just
No,
fine.
I would piss off. I would piss off a lot of people if I was in charge of a parishioner because, like, they would be angry with me because I would look at the Bible and discuss it with me.
Yeah, you go. I would totally be that guy who was getting information about his audience members and then pretending he was curing them of sicknesses. I'd be
Oh
that
shit!
guy.
This is Stars and Stripes.
What?
I just realized where this article's from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah. It was a Washington State trooper and he pulled this guy up, and he
Oh,
was
yeah,
nice
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
But I think he took mercy on him because the guy was such a weeb. He was like, "Dude, don't ever do this again."
Why was it in Stars and Stripes, though? That's Uzi and I were going, what the fuck?
Because
It's
it's
from
state
USA
troopers.
Today originally.
Yeah, they put it in Stars and Stripes because it's part of their filler articles they do because it's military-ish.
Aggregating, just
Yeah.
aggregated
I
news.
got you.
It's aggregated from USA Today.
Got you.
But that's what Stars and Stripes does a lot of times. I mean, it's not like
That
they
makes
can
sense.
A lot of them
afford,
do it.
you
They
know.
all do it.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
paper does it.
Can
Annoying.
you afford to have people everywhere?
No,
I know
but it's a
it
pain in the
sucks,
ass when
I know.
when you're trying to find a source for something. You have to go through
Right.
18 different links.
Yes.
They're like, why did 30 of these websites put up
Dude.
the same fucking...
And then you find out it's a fucking opinion piece from fucking Salon. Are you
Exactly.
fucking serious?
I
And
had that
everybody's
happen
taking it
twice.
serious.
like, and it's 7 years old. And you're like, what the fuck? How in the hell?
Okay, all right, Tim,
We
let's
get
go
that
to the
when we're
very
looking for
top.
articles for blind. It's like we're looking for like blind people articles. There's a lot of them out there, but then you find the ones that are just opinion bullshit. It doesn't help.
I want to talk
Great.
about slave play gone bad.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. This is fucking awesome. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for Smoking Gun for this one.
That whole...
Yes, this picture's great.
It is
whole
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't even know where they came up with the idea for the 2 words, but these people are retarded and there had to have been drugs involved. I'm looking for it.
Maybe just a
There's
little
a
bit.
slave play? There's a slave
I didn't
play?
know there was either, but apparently yes, there is.
And is it only like couples who are mixed that do this?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't. I've never done this with any of the guys I've dated that have been, and girls I've dated of other races. Slave and slaver never really occurred to me as anything that you would really even think about doing
Right.
for role playing, unless you're like doing a porn. Now, if you're trying to reenact a porn in your real life, you're retarded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because why? If you're
I like
reenacting
that.
porn, why are you posing like the people in the porn? Because they're posing so the camera can see what's going on. You don't need to
Exactly.
do that in the privacy of your
Yeah,
own.
dude. Nobody.
Exactly. That's kind of my point.
Nobody fucks Froggy style like that. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, come on.
I don't hold the hair out of the way if I'm getting a BJ. Like, there's no camera to see the shit.
Remember, if you're watching this and you're hearing this conversation, you've clicked on the button saying proceed. That means you are supposed to be 18, and if you're not, you need to feel like shit.
Stop meowing, Tabby.
Like something.
My cat meowed right next to my headset. Sorry.
Uzi Q is absolutely correct. That bitch is wearing fuck me blue eyeshadow.
Fuck me
Okay.
blue.
It's prostitute blue. We used to call it.
That's
hooker blue.
eyeshadow? I thought she was trying to put on clown makeup.
Well, it's kind of this. That's drugs, people. They were both arrested for like meth and shit too. These people both have rap sheets like a mile motherfucking long.
Yeah.
Both of them.
But the,
And that's
the
the
slave
fucking-
play is what
That's
sold
what
it,
I'm
you know?
like. I'm like, wait a minute, you're a violent felon that's been to jail for assault like 4 fucking times according to your rap sheet or the article, like something like that. He's like stolen like a million fucking things and done all this stupid shit. And she's like, no, I ain't pressing charges, because apparently they started arguing and she said something about it and it pissed him off so bad that he pushed her away and then she spit in his face or something.
Uh-oh.
And it like, yeah, and apparently he like punched her or something. I don't fucking know, because the article kind of like bounces all over the place, because you know they're never good at writing the article.
Yeah, the Smoking Gun, man. You know why? It's because they base it on the fucking police report. So it's
I know.
It's like reading a retarded cop trying to, remember everything that he heard and shit. Yeah, it's
Well, at least she's color coordinated. I mean, her eyeshadow kind of blends in with the background.
background. Yeah,
No,
it
but-
does.
Right? I just said,
If there was green screen, would she disappear?
Finally,
Her eyes disappear.
there we go.
Funny is, I didn't know it was a mixed couple when I asked that question.
Oh, no,
you
but it
did?
is.
I hadn't looked yet.
And she's going up to her white boyfriend and saying, "Baby, I want you to treat me like I'm your slave." And he's like, no, no, no.
She's like, okay. You know what was really funny
no.
too is a year ago or so, when I was still on the cunt stream, there was an episode where Thorn Midnight had mentioned that she liked to do bondage stuff, and then somebody goes, "Wait, isn't your husband black?" And she was like, "Yeah," and I think it was Schmeckle, and he goes, "So you handcuff your black husband, and like he's got to do what you say?" He was just staring at her, and he's like, "You get where I'm going with this?"
Creepy.
And then she goes, "I've never fucking thought about that," and started cracking up. She was like, "Honey, we got a new thing we can do tonight."
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Joking, of course. I'm sure.
I
sure.
know,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah, no.
okay. Sure.
I just thought it was funny, you know.
And the one underneath it.
Oh shit.
The
Oh shit.
thief.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Thief.
Okay.
Bam.
Signed Thief. Okay, now this is awesome because this poor guy. Okay, this is hilarious. Okay, so a suspect who stole somebody's. This dude. Okay, so homeboy gets a ride from some chick and he steals her fucking purse. And it's like the middle of the night. It's like closing time, and she was just dropping him off after the bar. And he took her purse, right?
Yeah.
And he goes and buys like an iPhone and some smokes and some whiskey or something.
Right.
And everywhere he signs as thief. Except for one place, he signs thief Lattimore. So apparently he knows some dude with the last name of Lattimore that he wanted to fuck with, because some dude by the name of Mark Lattimore, who happened to have bought the same kind of phone on the same day from the same store, was named Mark Lattimore, but he was not the guy that actually stole the shit. That turns out to be some homie with the name of Iwari Ellis.
What?
There's a blues,
Yes.
blues guy named Lattimore that does a great song called Grits Ain't Groceries. For sure. I mean, I swear to God, yeah.
Grits Ain't
It's a
Groceries.
good blues. Yeah, he's a great blues.
Sounds
I'm
like
sure
a
it
good
is.
song.
No, but it's this black guy and he's got dreadlocks and and they end up charging him with like fucking 8 things, and then they drop the charges as soon as they realize that they have the wrong guy.
Jeez.
So it was like, yeah, because he had his own credit receipt for the phone he was holding that he bought at the same time. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think what it was is homie was just standing there signing the stuff, and he heard him say his name while he was doing the stuff for his phone, and he used that last name.
Jesus.
And it got this guy arrested. They tried to charge this poor motherfucker with like 6 felonies, and he's already got a rap sheet, right? So he's like sweating fucking bullets. He's like freaking out. So they dropped all the charges and let him go, and they realized it was the wrong dude. And then they pick up Iwari Ellis, who Iwari Ellis makes me think he's an immigrant.
Possibly. These are just some of the weird ass names. Well, actually, you've heard some of them on like the SMS show.
Yeah.
When, some of the
Well, it
names
just looks
that people
African
pick
to me.
around here.
And Jinkakwa.
Well, and it looks African to me, and I
Yeah, but Ellis does not sound that African. I'm gonna guess his parents gave him an Afrocentric name.
well, I'm saying he's part of that like Black Power retardation
Maybe
thing.
you said or some shit like that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the Black Empowerment Movement, which is
Well,
You mean
have
no,
names
from
the
the
like
Nation of
70s.
Islam shit?
Well, from the 70s, 80s, and 90s,
Yeah,
there was
the Nation of
Nation
Islam,
of
the Malcolm
and
X stuff.
yeah, and they have like they do the Back to Africa movement where they bring their African roots to other places, and they use like they have the holiday Kwanzaa. They do Kwanzaa and all that kind of stuff. It's all identitarianism. I think it's all
Yeah,
retarded.
you know, Kwanzaa's a made-up fucking holiday by a fucking communist, an avowed communist. Yeah, you should read about the fucking evolution of that fucking event.
Well, look at who invented Scientology, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
A science fiction writer? Well, a failed science fiction writer?
Yeah.
What are you saying that a
failed
communist
schizophrenic.
wanted to do something like create a holiday in the middle of the rest of the holidays that were not related to the traditional culture of the United States? There's no way a communist would do that.
No, not at all. Not subversive.
Never would happen.
And it happened in the 60s, so it was during the height of the Cold War. So, yeah. That's where he started. And, that's right. I forgot about this. Yeah, all right. I'm not going to say exactly what he did, but he did some mean, horrible things to some women. So there's some misogyny going on with him, too. I can't remember the guy's name. So let's move
That's
on.
the first time that ever happened, misogyny. It's the first
But
time.
I still love. Okay, so homie signed everything
really.
thief. He like wrote thief on the transactions. I don't know why he signed it thief, except for maybe to make it easier for that person to identify that their shit was stolen and to cancel the transaction.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
But other than that, motherfucker is a troll.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I think that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time believing the guy was that smart. I think thief was just the first thing that came to mind is I'm stealing stuff, and then he added Lattimore because he's like, and I don't like this guy.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
he
but
was
wouldn't
coming
that
up with
level
a
of
new
self-awareness kind of get you a lot harsher of a penalty?
character. I don't know. Maybe he was creating a new character named Thief Lattimore, and he had just realized what he wanted the last name to be, so he had to write it down.
Oh no, the dude ended up being charged with like 5 extra felonies because it was like falsely incriminating somebody else and like all kinds of other things associated with it because this dude got arrested and all kinds of shit and they spent time in jail and shit. So yeah, dude, he got like 2 or 3 extra felonies from setting that guy up like that.
Crazy.
Well, maybe he should have done all his purchases at Starbucks. Then he wouldn't have gotten caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have said his name was Christmas. He could have said his name was Christmas. They would have had to say, Merry Christmas because he wrote it on the cup. You guys remember Josh Fierstein?
Yes.
I've seen too many Fierstein videos. That guy hurts my brain.
We got time for one more before we slide on. Let's look at the catfish real quick.
Oh my god.
Here.
Check this monster fucking catfish out. How big is this damn fish, Tim?
It's a 45-pound catfish.
That's
Okay.
nice.
Now, okay, hold on. Okay, so city employees working to fix a busted pipe in a creek got a surprise when a 45-pound catfish started to swim next to them. Okay, a leak had shut off the water, so the crew, they had to climb into the creek to make the repair. Now, William Bereswell caught the fucker by hand. Okay, now that's not an easy feat, and that's a strong guy. However, they're going to eat it, guys.
Did they noodle it?
That looks tasty.
Did he noodle that thing?
He just reached out and grabbed it because it was so damn big.
That
It
was-
was swimming around.
That
They
was
don't
the
have to
first
do
thing I
something that
thought.
big.
Good for them. I would have a fish fry with that thing too.
Oh shit!
I don't know, man.
Think
You
about
get all your pictures and shit out of it, and then you fucking eat that motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
think of all the po' boys that you can make with that
No
thing there.
doubt.
We had a senior chief. He had scars all across the top of his hands. He said it was from catfish noodling.
Yeah. But because they have a serrated mouth. But I'm just like, okay, so you're a city worker and you're dealing with a busted pipe for an old people's home, and you find a 45-pound catfish, and you're like, I'm gonna eat that. You haven't thought about where it comes from. Now they must have some sort of like locale where they don't have to worry about it and they know everything's okay. Because where I live, I wouldn't fucking touch that goddamn thing because I don't know what the fuck's in the water.
Yeah,
It's
they're
fucking
monsters.
Portland.
Is the water radioactive, turning the cat gay?
Probably. Have you seen
They
Portland
make them gay,
lately,
but it made them
Excel?
purple. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's true, man. I see
Yeah,
videos
it's
about dumb
an
shit
odd
that happens
color.
in Portland literally every day.
Yeah.
There's not a day that goes by where something stupid doesn't happen in the streets of Portland.
Fuck. Yeah, don't remind
Is
me.
that where you're at, man?
I'm two miles away. He's not. He's an image.
So
Me? No. I live in Kansas City. I've said it a billion times.
you're kidding.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So you're a Royals fan?
Hell yeah, I am.
Oh,
They suck
creepy
again,
dog.
But don't worry, they're coming back.
Creepy dog. Tim,
Swear to
let's see the
God.
creepy dog, and then we'll pop out the
sound
video
like-
shit.
You sound like an Arizona Cardinals fan.
They won the World Series in 2015, man. We're good for one every 30 years, dude.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit, but
You're not
I'll
the
see it again
Cubs,
in my
man.
lifetime.
You're not the Cubs. One every 100 years.
Or I'm sorry, no, the St. Louis Cardinals is even more sad. So we'll stick with that.
That's right.
The St. Louis Cardinals dominated for a long time. That's
Oh my God! In like 1968 or some shit. Yeah, dude.
What about the 2000s and the 90s?
Back in the day
Oh
when
bullshit.
Johnny Bench and fucking Raleigh Fingers and Pete Rose, man.
Oral Hershiser.
Oral Hershiser, man. Fuck, yeah. Who's the guy who
How
played
could
for
you
the
forget
Orioles?
a name like that?
I want to hear about this creepy doll. I don't know anything about
Oh
that.
my God, no. Okay, so those dolls are
St.
fucking
Louis won the
up.
World Series in 2006, 2011.
I want to point out to
Also in the
everybody
World
that,
Series?
that,
Jesus,
that,
that
How
was
could the
Finish.
St. Louis Cardinals do any of that when the St. Louis Cardinals haven't been the St. Louis Cardinals since like the 90s, right?
Yeah,
I was
No, they
joking
were- they
about
were in the
the
70s.
St. Louis Cardinals.
they were in St. Louis in the 70s. I know for sure.
Well, I know they were in the. My stepdad
Yeah.
was a big St. Louis Cardinals fan, so I remember. And they always lost, and he would get really mad when he was drunk and throw things on the ground. It was really funny.
So yeah, I wanted to look at the doll and the fish before
Okay.
we went to the video thing because there's echoes. So
Okay.
yeah,
There's
Okay.
echoes. Is it coming from me?
no. I mean thematically.
Oh, okay, got it now.
Very
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Now, my 12-year-old insists that these kind of mystery dolls are actually cropping up all over the place, and it's related to a bunch of creepypastas.
Oh.
Shocking.
In Festus, Missouri.
So, they have in Festus, Missouri. Some people think it's funny, other people think it's downright creepy, but there's dolls popping up.
I actually know this town.
And I guess they're like really realistic dolls, and they'll be propped up like they'll look like a child crying and stuff like that, and they'll be put in really prominent places. And apparently people are dumb enough to not pay attention to what they're doing, and they think the dolls are lifelike enough that they think it's an actual child. And they're warning people to be careful and use their situational awareness if you see one of these lifelike dolls. And they're propped up to look like a crying child, so people stop and look at it, but it's just a doll. It's just a troll. It's a stupid little troll.
They sell these things at the farmer's market.
It sounds like one of those old...
I've gotten tricked by them a few times.
Yeah.
It sounds like an old school art guerrilla tactic. Like how people used to, or how some artists race something somewhere.
Banksy kind of shit.
The ones that are actually that they have are terrifying.
I believe it. But it's still probably somebody's, making these things. Maybe
the
it's
Mennonites.
craft.
It is. He's not wrong.
It's the little Mennonite children
that make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they find it to be hilarious. Maybe the next one will be propped up in front of a semi and it'll explode into a bunch of blood or something.
You find me repulsive?
Yes.
Do you find me repulsive with my new enhancements?
I don't know. But my daughter says it's related to some creepy pastas that are out there that she listens to.
That's nifty, man. That's kind of cool. So
it's a pretty good detective work.
Thank you, little Tim.
Oh no, I just happened to say something out. She saw the picture as I was reading and talking to her, and she was like, "Oh, that's part of this blah 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 thing." So I was like, "Wow, okay."
Sweet.
She should write that news station and let them know what's going on.
All right. Well, shall we pop over to the display capture?
I got to click on a My Circle link. Oh, come on. Oh,
Ding.
I went too far.
There we are.
That's not what you want, Excel. You want her to tell the news company that they're on the right trail and they should do many more stories about this.
No, if my daughter does write them a letter, it will not be factual. She will make her own creepypasta to go in it to explain the dolls. So I'm not
put
going
in there. I was like,
I'm not going to tell her.
At the end of the story, there's a bomb in the last doll, so
that would probably cause some legal trouble there. I don't know if you want to go that route.
Okay.
Oh no, because there are ones like that. So she would.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready? All right, everybody looking at Uzi, fixing to.
Uzi's drinking.
Yeah, Uzi's drinking tonight, buddy. So it's time to pour a long one.
Is that how she makes your frozen drinks?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, people have covered this, but this chick is getting a tattoo.
That's a Nickelodeon t-shirt.
Okay, but what does it say, IRATE?
It says "suck my dick" above her eyebrow.
She looks like she's 12.
Yeah, she also looks anorexic.
She wants to be like
Fuck.
Fucking dick, you see the bomb?
Braces.
That's the speechless so high.
Why is this motherfucker tattooing her? Where are her parents?
They're probably dead.
Apparently, man, there's a lot of these videos of these Arabs shooting their guns, man. I mean, goddamn, every week I find a
That's a lot of hot lead.
They're firing into Gaza. They don't care.
Dude, they got tracers every fifth bullet, so.
1985 big screen.
This is a van.
Flat
screen in the back.
Is that a full-on church in the back of that van?
Yeah, it's a church, man.
Oh my God, guys! This is the new traveling.
That's two different vehicles that are put together.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
Well, we still don't know what the fuck this thing is.
It's a ride! Oh my God, it's a ride!
Something
It's a
to be
ride.
said for,
It's a ride. I thought it was a ride.
They say the Germans
It is,
have
it's
some
a
good
ride.
ingenuity, but they do.
That was a bad blueprint. Somebody should have realized this, and I'm sure many people did.
Probably didn't care.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Fuck you!
This is new.
Let's do
this is. Oh, sorry. Oh crap. Yeah, I screwed
Let's
up.
send Atema to one of those places for a nice neck crack.
Oh no!
Ass.
This
My
is
back
fibromyalgia relief. Check this shit out. Sorry.
Oh boy, it's gonna flip flop on this.
I like how it's a good endorsement, but fuck you! Fuck you! That hurt! Ow!
Oh, and in Japan,
I bet you every year people die from that treatment.
If
dude,
anything,
can you
I
fucking
bet.
believe that shit?
polling.
God.
Die or
go-
paralyzed.
I bet they have a what was the bone that Epstein broke?
The hyoid bone, maybe.
Aha.
I forgot the
Yeah.
name of it. We just said it or somebody told us. It was
Yeah, the
Melissa told
hyoid's
us
the one
last
to
night.
strangulation, and then of course your vertebra in your neck. You know, I mean, that's gonna happen if you really hang yourself. But if you lean forward, I don't know, man. I try. Anyway, so in Japan, people are getting served in restaurants.
In toilets. Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a restaurant that has this as a thing. Not this as a thing. Never mind.
Yeah.
There's another.
Yeah. This is.
Ah,
Oh, that's nasty.
And it's food that you're supposed to
Okay.
do.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no.
clean.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what? The premise. I am not doing this.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna know what dishwasher that thing fits in. Just saying.
Well, I mean, once it's used for food, then you just use it to poop it. You don't have to-
Yeah, they probably just power wash
The
it
one
or
time.
something.
That,
But
yeah, fucking-
but nonetheless,
You know.
yeah, no. Like I know everything about that is completely sanitary, but that modern artistry is
Yeah, fuck you. I'm not doing it.
This is in Brazil. This is a kids show, and look in the background. You see that.
Wow, Brazil's really
Fall out of
tamed their
something.
shows down. 20 years ago, that
Whoa!
Wow.
Fuller!
Flambe.
Bugger! Holy shit, run, everybody run. Yeah,
Oh,
get the
it's all
fuck out
fun
of there.
and games until
No,
everybody
that shit
catches on
goes
fire.
up. No, sets go up fast.
Yeah.
Sets
oh
go
yeah, it's all
up really
and
fast.
lacquer. Tons of lacquer.
Oh, yeah.
materials.
And electricity
Right.
and electrical wiring. So it gets hot.
Can you go back to the beginning? That chick singing was pretty damn hot.
She was pretty, wasn't she, man?
A lot hotter than this fire.
Yeah. And then,
Jesus, that was rapid.
Yeah, and then it's pretty much just the camera.
Get the children out there looking for all the kids.
Yeah, they got everybody. Yeah, the audience out.
Staged.
Yep, totally staged.
It's cool,
Nice
guys.
one.
It was just a social experiment, guys. Good.
I guess that's real upstaging, isn't it?
I suppose.
Ooh,
Indeed.
Jesus.
That's the prediction for Suicide Squad.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, probably. It was awful. Oh, God, I don't know why they're even talking about making any more of those. It was terrible.
Well, it's kind of a reboot continuation, I guess.
But it's awful.
Oh, Mindhunter
It's a
season 2
terrible
came
fucking
out.
reboot.
Don't forget, they're making it too.
That was supposed to happen.
Yeah,
It actually did. Yeah, as
supposed to
little
be.
insider info, they had started production of it not too long ago in Toronto.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they did, but it's being received weirdly because it's all about perspective, right? For this half, they're changing the viewpoint.
Okay.
That's about all I can remember. It's been a while since I talked to the guy I know who's involved in it. He was
This
the
is
same
a
guy involved in
Slavic-
it one.
This is
Let's
a
get that.
Slavic
Let's check
ritual for the dead. I couldn't,
Wow.
it couldn't
You
be
walk on
higher
the
or
ceiling?
Exactly what. Yeah, like a spirit.
Okay, I see.
Embodying
You
the
see the
spirit.
dead guy on the pool table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they doing with his pants?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like he has one hellified boner.
Oh my God,
You're
another
supposed to
fucking
staple it
bath
to his
salt
Another
legs.
junkie. Yeah. Bang.
Ow.
He's so scared because he's wet.
Jesus. Everybody's just attacking him instead of calling the cops to have somebody come
What
take
is
him
that
away and let
person
him
wearing?
detox.
Irate. What is that person wearing that is paused right now? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I have a black screen. I have
What
no
is
idea.
Yeah, I've got a black screen too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Awesome.
here, allow me to describe this. Mid-drift sports bra, long blue shirt, splash pants, pink Crocs, black socks.
Just hit play.
And I think one of those funky salt and pepper hip hop hats.
Yeah,
interesting. That's not what I.
It's a black screen.
Right at the end of the clip. It was right before it ended.
Oh.
Yeah, right when he's running away. It's standing right over the sewer grate, and I think that's.
Okay.
I
think that may have been a dude too. That may have been a trap. Yes, like an actual trap.
Prost. Yeah,
it was penal.
Go City. I just caught that Prost, man. Indeed. See Kyle.
It's fucking amazing.
All right, and
hold on. I got you. I got this.
Okay.
What are you screenshotting?
I got it.
I'm sending you nudes.
I think I got it. I got it. Oh yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead with visual. Some moving violations now.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's Venezuela.
Jesus, what the fuck?
You have a fuel leak, sir.
He made it to 88 miles per hour.
Sir, you have a little bit of a fuel leak.
No, I don't.
I can smell the vapor, sir.
Choo choo.
When vaping goes wrong.
And this guy's brakes are out.
God.
This semi.
Oh god.
And, yeah, he's trying to brake.
And he can't.
And then boom, they catch on fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God, get out of the truck. Get out of the truck.
If Smokey and the Bandit,
we don't see
if the one song taught me anything, you're supposed to hop out and grab onto the truck and slow it down with your boots.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
Fast and the Furious taught me anything. You're supposed to jackknife.
Check this out.
That's right.
That too.
All of it. Do it all, guys. What the fuck?
That's like a refrigerator or a washer or some shit that he's pushing.
So he just ran out of room in the back of the truck. Like, I got this.
These are the people in charge of delivering our packages. Jesus, they're
That's
right. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
this is going to end badly.
Yeah, this lady right here is got issues, right? I wanted to back it up, so
it's okay. It's okay.
Don't fucking
Yo, you just got him hit by a car.
I didn't fucking get him hit.
You just fucking pushed him.
Oh my god, that dumb whore. You need to go to fucking jail, you dumb whore. You just tried to kill him.
Yeah, she went straight
Holy
to
shit.
didn't do nothing.
I believe your tire is low.
Has anybody ever driven on rims before?
Yeah, but I want to pull over, dude.
One of these things is not like you.
Nah, he's probably does.
I
have, but not like that. It's more like I just need to move my car that has flat tires.
It's okay that the tires.
Do you understand how much damage is done to those rims, guys? You know how much it costs for rims for an F-250?
Yeah, he needs a new wheel, not just a new tire now.
He probably gonna need a new truck because the wheel bearings are gonna be gone.
Yes.
Well, see, now he's dropping parts of the bearing.
Yeah.
Shit! That's the entire hub assembly and the rear disc. Oh my god, that's so expensive.
Right,
thank you. I would not touch that with your tools.
Let's see if the whole axle drops.
Oh shit! Now he's losing steering.
Pull over, OJ.
You idiot!
Pull over, OJ.
You fucking idiot! Just get off the road,
Nice,
you
OJ.
fucking moron!
OJ
Still running.
All right, you know. Physics, my brother.
It's a little bent.
Oh, that's good.
Better than training wheels.
And this is a scam in India. It's an insurance scam, of course.
Why is there a question mark on the screen?
Watch this shit. I know. What the fuck?
Just a random. Who did that?
Facial recognition is not
Oh my fucking god! Why would you do that?
Damn, that was hardcore.
For the money? It's a gypsy thing, man.
Sir, excuse me, will you please pull over, sir?
Oh, that had to.
By the power of the law.
That could be considered attempted fucking murder.
Well, actually,
It's India, they don't
I was
care.
not stoned when I put this together. So,
Yeah, but your computer was stoned.
I promise.
Your computer was high, so.
No, I don't.
What would be a little bit cooler is if that's a TV screen in the back, right?
Right.
It would be cooler if there was like videos playing on these screens while they was driving around.
That's a winner.
We ever seen
A traveling revival. That's what it is. It's the new modern traveling revival.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, this guy.
Let go.
Something. I got to stay on my phone. I got to keep talking.
Oh, he never ended the call.
Idiot.
What just happened?
Now, this is a Russian language. Only in Russian.
Okay.
What's
Твоя женщина, медведь на мотоцикле. Прошу, обгони с этой стороны. Медленно. Вот
And look, he's waving to everybody too. He's saying hi. Shit, that's awesome.
Миша, вот это да, красота.
Do you think bears are
They got some
they're
brains.
omnivorous? Well, they're omnivorous and they're rather intelligent. Do you think they might be the next species to gain intelligence? I don't know.
You know, man, that's a good question because they've been known to like gaze at sunsets and shit.
They emulate a lot of human behavior.
Yeah. Flowers.
They copy us a lot.
Yeah.
They pick flowers and smell them and stuff too.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen when that
They also
just
just
town?
get off and kill shit sometimes.
There was a
That
town
sounds like
somewhere
humans
that
too,
got,
huh?
that
Let's
got
see where this is
overrun.
going.
There was a town that got overrun by I think brown bears,
Mm.
and it was kind of amazing watching the footage because the bears were literally going up to trash cans and like opening the lid and just kind of rifling through it.
They can't drive worth a shit, so that's why it was.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Why can't
But
Russians
they
do
do kind of,
math?
Oh, Russians!
because they have Polish logic.
Okay,
Oh,
watch.
bullshit.
I already see where this is going. Anyone else see where this is going? I see where this
Yeah,
is
I
going.
see where
He's
this is
gonna hurt
going
himself
too.
very bad.
Oh, he just got hurt himself. Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Or some other people.
Oh,
I thought I
I
was
spent
going
a
to
lot of time watching these videos. Bored
I know.
in a guard shack.
oh God. This is not gonna go well. What the fuck is in the back seat? Is that a shark?
What is
giant
that,
ass
man? I can't
fish.
tell either.
Is that a giant ass? That's a giant ass motherfucking fish, I
I
think,
should have
dude.
focused on
Russia
that,
might
man.
be a sturgeon.
Or it might actually be airbags.
Or it might just be the fact that you're looking through and it's the other side of the car.
Oh,
Oh, it's
possibly.
reflection. Okay, it is reflection.
Yeah,
Never mind.
right.
It looked like
And
a
the driver.
fish.
Absolutely right. The door's open.
In the driver. It's
That's
just the driver's
crazy,
body.
isn't
the doors pop off or something? Oh no, they're
No,
open.
Holy
it's
crap,
the-
this is taking forever.
No, it's the pressure from the water entering the car forces the doors open.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, really?
I am picked up now.
Okay, that's a new way to take a bus.
it? Is that crazy or what, man?
No te puedes poner cerquita de Wilfredo para
Don't have a bus.
That's the Polish
We
ferry.
were getting in my
Yeah, I'm
bus.
gonna give him some
If you're
engineering
poor, I
points
guess that's
for
how
that
you
one.
do it. That's ingenuity.
Row,
No,
row,
it's also
row
like there's
your
no.
bus.
Well, say
Brought to
this,
you
try
by,
this. They need to get it to land to the island, but
Rock
it's
and
too
roll.
shallow for a ship or anything with any kind
Yeah.
of draft. So you got to get it somehow.
Oh god, that's okay.
Bus to the island.
Yeah, with this, I told you I haven't done it before. Playing
Looking at me and you, she's a peeping Tom, seeing all the wrong, what I do, and what you did. It's absolutely none of your business. Oh lady, crap in the pants. Oh lady,
The scary thing is, I'm hoping this isn't who I think it is.
and scratches
I have a friend
all
that
night long, but during the day she's a
Most of the crew know who this is. This is Tanetta.
It's very strange. Very, very strange.
He's a very strange dude.
At least he's not like gross anymore. He's less gross than he was before.
to herself,
Got out
I
there.
don't want you to help, but deep inside that old lady died.
Okay, that one first song was fucking wrong. Okay, it was weird. I like dick in my
With
mouth.
the
all that kind of
lipstick
weird
on the
shit.
nipples and shit.
Yeah, that was really fucking weird. And the electrical tape all over the place was strange too.
Crab in the pants. Oh lady, I think just got pants. She itches and scratches all night long. But
God damn it, now this song's
she's
stuck in my head.
peeping Tom.
People Tom, people.
Why are we doing
She's a
this?
peeping Tom.
Yeah, grandma.
You have to see what accelerated went to go.
There's this bloody old lady with nothing to do
wearing a mask.
but peep through the window, looking at me and you. She's a peeping, seeing all the wrong, what I do and what you did is absolutely none of your
No worries.
just got ants. She itches and scratches all night long. But during the day, she's a peeping Tom. She's a peeping Tom. She's a peeping Tom. Peeping Tom. She's a
already.
Peeping Tom.
Damn it, now I'm dead.
He must be so tired after all that dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing like it. You know, this is just emblematic of the interwebs and especially the YouTubes. And of course, now comes the storied thought block.
Oh boy!
You've seen the moving violations and the first Cringe comp, part 1. Now we're going to talk to some thoughts. Now this is check it out. You tell me.
Just take time for myself, really focus on my mental health. Like sometimes because I'm just like such a go person, I forget like you need to take care of yourself. Like I need to take care of myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, if I'm not doing that, then
listen.
That
I
blur
can't
missed.
be the best version of myself. Which is why I have 2 therapists, which is why therapy means a lot to me, because I can talk to people and process things.
No reason for there to be a blur.
I got an idea why she goes has 2 therapists.
I know why she does sex work.
Why? She likes weenies?
Because she has daddy issues.
I thought that was just a requirement.
As someone who works in a strip club, yes, they all do.
Oh, the strippers. Yes, I wasn't thinking just stripper. But she's like pole dancing crazy. This is close. No, I will argue that pole dancing actually takes more work than but.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's this thing called a titty drop. Remember, this is for adults only, so some of the stuff that you're going to see and not see.
Oh, I see a little.
You almost did.
A little bit. Okay, I think this lady's vagina is probably like, ow, you're pinching me.
I know that was painful, but okay. I've never understood the need for doing that. I don't. It's
Let's
like
hike your pants up your pussy.
yeah, it's just put on thong.
Why doesn't she just do it without pants up?
Dark continent.
Do it bottomless.
It just means your clothes are ill-fitted. Back that abacus up. And there's a strike, says Carl.
Okay.
Yellow fingernails.
She painted them that way at least.
Yeah.
Or they're just naturally yellow.
This is distracting.
That would be distracting. Okay.
What t-shirt?
Oh, nipples. Hello, folks. How are you doing?
That looks like a backwards shirt.
I swear, these chicks that sit there and just do this kind of crap all day, it seems like such a lonely life.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see an interview with one in a minute, or well, not an interview.
Whoa!
But yeah, these.
Try too hard.
Awesome it is.
Too much makeup.
Yeah, really. It's like
Let makeup instead of vacuum cleaner to lift before
make me a sandwich. Okay, now, okay, this is good.
Every time she
Yeah,
does
but
it,
why in the bathroom? God, dude.
in the shower. It's in case her diarrhea acts up.
And gold lame, really? Fucking gold lame. Come on, be classier than gold lame. It's not 1974. This is not studio whatever.
Well, that's what it's Emma. She's only in the shower in case of the diarrhea. And then it's an old shower,
obviously.
too. So, you know, it's not too bad if it leaves stains. Shower's been done since
Fucking shower. Yes, I understand that's how a lot of houses are built in Europe, but fuck, really?
I guess she just finished washing it, maybe? I don't know.
And those are briefs.
Show off her work.
Hey, Carl, Galore, what's up, y'all? No City Scott Wars, man. I'm sorry, I'm so shitty with the chat, y'all. I'm just trying to make these visuals happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for some reason, IRATE sometimes gets slightly distracted. I don't know why. But
I don't know why.
What are you doing, IRATE? Give me a second. It's like nice.
He's got 64 gigabytes of these videos, guys.
Where are you?
She's got hair all over her face. She's not doing anything really.
She's not enjoyable. I am not enjoyed by this.
She's got like that pissed off I'm a model face.
They all have the same. Oh look, I can do this. I must have spent too much time working in strip clubs.
Yeah, you seen through the facade?
I've seen behind the scenes.
I'm kind of seeing that right now.
That's breakfast you're seeing.
I mean, maybe she already made it. She's in the kitchen. Why is she in a kitchen?
She's not making a sandwich, I'll tell you that.
She's in the kitchen. The other chicken's in the bathroom. Like, she had a
What's this table for?
Yeah, but none of them have cleaning supplies, so it doesn't make any sense.
I just don't have any idea what this is for. What is that? I'm dancing, goddammit.
show one of these girls. Just show one of these chicks a turntable if you want to hear them ask what that is.
It's an ironing board, I thought.
This and vinyl record.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it looks like an iron board.
That's got to be on purpose, okay? Somebody thought ahead.
You gotta wonder, are they shaking it to no music whatsoever?
Yep.
It's different music. I'm putting the.
No. When they record, you gotta think. You gotta put yourself in the recording mindset.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that, a European frickin' kitchen table. That's one of those micro houses places. These always make me proud. Like,
what?
I'm like, oh yeah, I got it beat.
No doubt.
I'm just like, yeah, I beat it.
That's awesome.
I like that. You know what? Those are really cool until you try to put them on.
Whoops.
They're not fun to try to wear.
She was holding her nipple on top of her hand, like I could see her.
I have a shirt just like that.
Nope, nose ring. Nope, out.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah. Listen to this chick here.
You know, I know.
Yeah. This is, I gotta turn it up, y'all.
Holy crap, that's a lot of fucking makeup and plastic surgery,
eyelids,
guys.
Man. She looks like one of those living Barbie dolls.
She's had her chin and nose and like she's had things rearranged.
It's
like she's had work done.
Check it out.
Just
listen to what she says, dude. This
okay.
is check it out.
Thinking about just quitting altogether. I'm so sick of this site. You know, I know that I'm a fucking bitch, but it's just like so annoying that I log on and get absolutely nothing. You guys are fucking annoying. You don't tip. Like, no one cares about helping me, and it makes me so upset that, like, I've literally put over 2 hours into this, and what do I get in return? Absolutely nothing. I'm sorry, I'm like literally gonna cry. I'm so tired of being here and not doing good. Like, why can't I? Why do I have to struggle when everyone else doesn't? Like, why? Why?
We got great value Paris Hilton
just
here.
fucking help me and I'll
it's like dollar store Paris Hilton.
Absolutely right.
All she's gotta do is turn her camera on and pull out a titty, and she's like, "My life is so hard."
1980 for top off.
She gets 1980 for top off. It's so unfair.
I don't ask for anything.
Except for everything.
Yeah. And then
Except for you expect people to give you money for flashing yourself, but apparently you're not attractive enough for people to give you money. You need to improve your appearance, dumbass.
I agree.
And probably her attitude would help.
And that's the end of tonight's Thought Block, brought to you by IRATE's Libido. And on that note, we're going to show you the difference between Mississippi and Alabama. Okay, ain't much.
Metro jail tonight. Get this. He's accused of pulling a knife on first responders and carjacking their fire truck as they were trying to help them.
Yeah, it's a crazy story that started last night in Jackson County, Mississippi.
What a wonderful
human
human
state
being.
lines.
Jason?
That guy with the tails and Lee didn't take long to make an arrest here.
The rest of that shit
No, it
sounds
didn't,
fun.
Byron Lenise. The Mobile
He
County
sounds like a
Sheriff's
real
Office
upstanding
locating the
citizen.
suspect within minutes after crossing the state line and that stolen fire truck.
29-year-old Josiah Cady behind bars in Metro
Like, that's
after
not
a
how
wild and
GTA
bizarre
works.
incident playing out yesterday
Well,
evening. According to the Jackson
Josiah
County
is called
Sheriff's
Jesse,
Office,
and you know
Katie
people
rolled
talk
his
to him and
truck
say,
over about
"Jesse?"
a mile from the Alabama state line.
Yeah.
Fort
And he
Lake
gets
firefighters responding and tell us Katie
hilarious.
refused medical attention at the scene and planned to walk where he was staying in Grand Bay.
And you'll notice that
Firefighters didn't feel comfortable
reporter
letting him
says
walk
Mobile
and
County
trying to do
instead
the
of
right
Mobile,
thing offered him
which
a
is a
ride.
cardinal sin, and this
Investigators
is
say at
Beulah
some point
Battery,
Katie pulled a knife and
Alabama.
threatened
Yeah.
him. Eventually
Coonass,
they were able to
Alabama,
safely get out
where
as
the,
Katie took
Cajuns are
off
in
behind the wheel of the fire
Oh
truck
shit! So
into
don't tell him no
Alabama.
anyway.
It's absolutely insane, honestly. I mean, they were trying to help you, okay? I can't wrap my brain around that just because, I don't know, I just got taught better, I guess.
Katie would end up here at this trailer park in Grand Bay off Old Pascagoula Road. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office there not long after arresting him without incident.
I don't know why he ever thought he could, honestly. I mean, God, you can't get away with something like that.
The truck has since
I
been
love this
returned.
interview.
Katie now charged with
It's just in
robbery
this chick's
first
car.
as the investigation is ongoing
No, fuck
with
you, I'm not
possibly
standing
more
up.
charges.
And this isn't
just kinda
Katie's
grabbed
first
people
time in
driving by
trouble
the
with
fire
the law.
station
According to
'cause they
court
couldn't figure out what
documents,
else
he was
to
arrested
do.
last March in Mobile County for unauthorized use of a vehicle. That
Most
case
likely,
still
yeah.
pending. Meanwhile, we're also hearing
He steals
reports out of
cars
Bay
everywhere.
County, Florida, where he was arrested in
You can take
2016,
vehicle.
charged with aggravated battery
He's a
with a
serial
deadly
car
weapon.
thief.
We're live tonight from Metro Jail. Lee Peck, Fox 10 News.
Take a look. You're gonna think that
I guess he just wasn't feeling hardcore enough to steal a police car.
right to the
This
nose.
is last week. I don't know who this is, man, but watch this shit.
I missed
Chin on
that
chin
fight.
isn't good, but knee
Watch
on
the
nose
flying
is
knee
even
he
worse.
gets
Let's take another
to the
look.
face.
Jumps in. Boom. Patella to septum. There's only one
I
winner.
cut in a slow-mo right here. Nice work, JT.
Patella to septum.
Yep.
I love
Patella
the
to
way you said
septum.
it.
Guess who
It was
loses?
absolutely accurate too. That had to fucking hurt.
Yeah, Joe Rogan doesn't go overseas for the fights
this is what
anymore.
he
He
looks
stays
like.
in
No,
LA.
oh my god, dude, that's
Yeah.
gonna require surgery.
I heard about this. I didn't
Holy
realize it was that
shit.
bad. Holy shit.
Damn,
That's
oh my
almost as
God.
bad as
man.
skull
That's
crush.
close
His
to yeah,
nose.
that's really close to dangerous.
His nose is touching his own nose.
Yeah, it is.
That's a
No
feeling
shit,
I don't think I ever want to fucking find out what
Damn,
it's like.
man. Yeah, he
Dude,
could've-
I've broken my nose like 7 times, and that I can't fathom what that feels like. Oh my god, no.
Prost!
You need to actually send this clip to somebody.
Send it to AP.
He needs this clip.
We'll all spam it.
He'll
to
like
him.
this shit.
Yes.
See, I've got places I go that he don't even know about. Oh, this is great. Big little muscle man. Watch this shit.
Oh my god!
I heard that.
That made my stomach hurt.
High-pitched
I got
noise.
real slow here. Bam! Oh!
Oh, the slow motion sound is even worse.
All right, now this is
Sorry, I
crazy.
had to take my headphones
All
off
right,
for
now
that
this
one.
is in Africa, okay? Watch this shit, okay? It's about voodoo and magic and macumba, okay? Just take a note.
Macumba?
Macumba is magic, dark magic.
I know.
The AK? No. I don't know what that pistol is. What is that pink all?
Kind of scared, man.
I don't know. I don't think enough to look at it.
Okay, he's afraid. Okay, come. Come here close and see. Don't worry, man. This is very easy. Okay? I'm going to start with AK-47. That's the
Probably
shit
some
I
Russian
have in
shit.
my hand.
It's an AK-47?
Yeah, that's an AK.
Oh, why is he trying to get on his face?
Kiss it. Kiss it.
That's an AK-74.
What is
Small
Oh,
caliber.
he just spit out a fucking bullet.
Caught a bullet.
Jesus.
Watch this shit. He does it with all 3 guns, man.
Ready?
Off his tongue? Wow. No way. That's got to be set up some way.
I think it's a magic trick.
Yeah.
Watch
It's
this.
gotta be, yeah.
I think it's caps.
Oh, there's blood.
He bleeding a little bit there.
I think it's caps.
You're right. I think
Doesn't
it's
sound right. Yeah.
Anything you need to confirm more?
Because well, there's a lot of puff that I'm not used to seeing with the gun discharge
They
like
might
that.
just be shitloads.
Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering. If maybe it's just because they're African rounds.
No, Jones, the real man, we can protect kid anywhere, man. No one will
Well, I'm
fuck
thinking
around
because
with
it's
us.
Africa.
You come close to kid, I fuck you up, nigga.
Oh, so
I think it's just shit rounds being in the heat.
little do we know he went English just to say that.
Oh shit! Is that a ride tipped over? Or no, it's an attraction tipped over.
Ah.
But it's a badly balanced Eiffel
It's a
Tower.
Rainbow Eiffel Tower.
And it's badly balanced.
Super gay.
Because it's super. Oh my god, no, it's part of the fucking ride, guys. It's the stand for the fucking ride.
Oh
For the
shit.
fucking. It's the pull for the swing.
Yeah, okay.
They didn't bolt it to the ground or anything, and they had it there. Oh my
Look at
god.
this dude's arm, man. It's pretty crazy.
Oh,
boy.
Oh, he's double jointed. Oh god, no, he's just.
I don't think he has a joint there.
Oh my god.
It's no jointed. It's zero jointed.
Maybe that's what happens after he went arm wrestling, too, you know?
This is how I'm able to pick the lemons.
That's what happens when you're in Central America and you break your arm wrestling.
Fuck me, dude, that's fucking gross, dude.
Cartel.
Oh, Carl says the other rounds that we saw, those were just crime fighters.
Hi, I'm John. I run a service where I break bad news to people for other people.
I want to do that.
Oh my god, he is literally Dear
Your
John.
girlfriend hired me to break some bad news to you. She's been cheating on you.
Alright.
Yeah, and she wants it to be over now.
Okay.
So, yeah, sorry.
You know, are you cheating on me?
What? Some guy named
Best friend.
Alright, well, really sorry to be the one to break this bad news to you, bud.
Any more information? No?
I'm just here to break the bad news. I'm John from John Breaks Bad News.
That's a
Your
great
friend
name.
hired me to break some bad news to you.
Okay.
She's pregnant with your boyfriend's baby.
Wow.
Jesus.
Sorry, bud.
Some of this stuff I
Sorry,
would
bud.
probably.
Sorry, bud.
He's holding it in so well.
Could you leave a review on my page? It's John Breaks Bad News at Facebook.com.
Okay.
All right, thank you, bud. Sorry about that.
Could you
I got
leave
some
a
bad
good
news
review?
from for you.
What the fuck's wrong with this phone? Oh, it's a case.
Yell me on that shit. Thank you.
Yeah, you know your friend. Yeah, well, he hired me to deliver some bad news to you, bud.
Oh, okay.
Listen, you gotta stop dressing like a frat boy douchebag. And the shoes that you wear, the Spider-Man shoes, those are for babies. Also, all the comedy you do, you gotta stop laughing at your own jokes because trippy, bud.
Yeah. That's good advice.
Yeah, bud. All right. I'm really sorry to be the one to break it to you. All right. Well, listen. If you know you need to let him know that his mother doesn't want to tell him this.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Okay.
His mother doesn't want to tell him this, but he's adopted, bud.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's definitely Canadian.
That's good news.
Troll, man.
Yeah.
I don't do good news.
I don't do fucking good news. Yeah.
I don't do fucking good news. Oh, that's good news.
That's right. Celebrate to Allah. It's a beautiful night tonight.
Do it. Sorry.
They have to let their Messiah.
And this is
yeah,
this is Syria.
Shit.
They just got hit by a mortar. Kids trying to sing and shit.
Gee, where did the mortar come from? Where did the mortar have come from?
Who knows?
Oh, gee.
Jeez. Oh no.
Now watch the pattern of the fire because this is a propane gas tank blowing up. Okay.
Well, this is
Call the
new.
camera.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh
This is
shit. You
cool.
are knocking out.
Watch this dude. Watch this shit.
Oh, run, motherfucker, run!
He made it.
But
He made
fuck
it.
me.
Yeah.
How's the camera alive?
Damn.
Because the camera's up high enough. It's probably in a heat-resistant thing because most of these
It's
security cams
smoking.
are. Oh no, it did about died right there. Shit.
How you going? My Puka, okay. How you
On the
going?
hands. Your hands where you put.
Well, if they're actually Chinese, there's no diaper.
Yeah, listen to this shit. It's
Yo,
funny.
how you gonna sit there and tell me that Gerber banana is not the best baby food of all time? Because it's not. Okay? Okay. So that's your rebuttal, huh? Because it's not? Hell of an argument. Look, I'm just saying that the mango flavor is better than all this. You feel me? Let me tell you something. I'm feeling 0 pieces of you right now. Well, bring on the facts then. Where the facts at? Mango will have you on the potty. On the potty all day. Don't nobody want to be on the potty all day. Mango does that to you. Banana doesn't, man. That's facts right there. Cold facts. These are all opinions, man. What are you talking about? This is all opinion, no facts. Where the facts? As a matter of fact, wait, we're both on the potty right now. What do you mean? By choice. See, I'm on the potty by choice. All right? I chose to be here. You had to be here because of the mango, man. You didn't know what to do with yourself. Me, I'm just sitting here, really, you know. I just chose to do it, you know, because I enjoy potty time. I just like the seating arrangement. This is a nice...
Oh, hell no!
Why?
Balloon dude, man.
Oh
This is
no,
weird.
no.
He's got climate.
Like, seriously.
Oh,
Why?
that shit would trigger me so hard. I hate balloons popping.
I know, me too.
He has a bladed hat.
I love going and shooting, but I hate balloon popping. It fucking
Yeah, I know.
irritates the piss out of me.
This is how many hours
I think
invested.
this is like a kink or something.
And how many views is this?
I think it is. I think it is. Honestly,
People obsessed with weird objects and shit like this is fascinating. Nice.
Here's a room dedicated to this.
why would you put that? Why in your head?
These look like shit I've seen and saw.
This is autism, people.
This is the next step.
This is autism.
Would you like to play a game? I want to play a game.
Why? He's dumping shit on himself in the balloons and stuff too. Yeah, he's a party pooper.
What the fuck?
Ingenious.
What?
I wonder if this is art. I wonder if he's calling this performance art.
This
You know
is
what I'm saying?
autism. This is like Asperger's gone psychotic.
It is perfect. Oh, nice.
Seriously.
Who gave him blades?
Okay, yes, this is definitely Asperger's gone sideways. Oh my god, guys.
Nice driller killer. All right,
Fucking make a
goddamn
hole.
it. Gotta pop them all.
Oh.
Bam.
He's got some OCD going because he seems to have to pop all of them.
That's why I was like, it's Asperger's gone sideways.
See, he's got a He even had it set up so he could tune that fucker.
Nice.
One of these days, he's going to stab himself.
I wonder if
Probably
he
has
hasn't
a lot.
already.
He probably has. These are cut and edited.
Cactus? It's a
I'm
cactus.
sure he's fucked himself up.
And then these lovely doll head things. I told you about the dolls earlier. Now we know where the heads went.
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
What up, random Cobra?
Yeah, you get the Cobra song.
Dear Nagoba, happy birthday to you.
Nagoba.
Hey, bhai
Naguba.
Never trust
That's
men
fucking
who worship
creepy.
snakes.
Check this
Very
shit out.
important.
I don't know if this is his daughter or it's his girlfriend. I can't tell.
Jesus Christ, man. That's a lot. That's way too far.
I'm going girlfriend.
That's way too far.
I'm going girlfriend, not daughter.
Yeah, baby.
He didn't hit her. He just pushed her around a lot.
Yanked her by the hair.
Yep, girlfriend. Just
He
heard
said
it.
his girl. Yeah.
Will you read this for me?
Hey, Mom, read this.
Say it aloud.
My coochie is hairy.
Mike.
Oh my god!
Explain to me something. How is it that these parents don't simply do what my parents did and go, why?
Why?
3 simple letters.
Mike, would you
Why?
marry? You hear it?
Kids, man.
Mike,
And like this one time in band camp, this is what happens with.
This is
Oh my god, she married her professor, boys and girls.
this is what gets Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez elected. She's fucking.
Oh, you know she's Jewish now. That came out today. She's traced her heritage to Judaism.
Oh, that's gonna
And this
make
is-
Talib
this is-
fucking
Yeah, this
happy.
is an insurance commercial from the.
Are you just
80s.
gonna stare at her?
Or 90s.
That'd be insurance for that shitty ass taco.
It was weird.
Or that rape.
Good weird. She tasted like.
Is that not great, man? Oh my god.
Where the hell was that one from?
It was State Farm. I just didn't want to show it because I didn't want, whatever.
State Farm.
It's mother. It's nature. It's motherfucking.
Photographed 2,000 feet deep in the
I love
Pacific
that
Ocean
fish.
off the California coast, the Macropinna microstoma, known as the barrel eye fish, is small and dark with large fins, a tiny mouth,
got a
and unusual
transparent dome
barrel
for a head.
eyes
It's
under
awesome.
a transparent dome. The 2 green spheres in the video are the lenses
Fish
of its
itself
tubular
is
eyes.
gross, guys.
The eyes are enclosed within the
looks like it has
transparent
leaves on its
shield, sort of like the glass canopy of a
The
jet
fish
fighter.
itself is gross.
Above
It
the
smells
mouth,
weird
the
when
2
you pull
dark
it out. It's
capsules that
gross.
appear to be eyes
taste
actually
good?
contain the fish's
No, I'm not
olfactory
eating it.
organs,
I'm not going to find
or
out.
the
It smells
equivalent
bad
of
enough. I don't want to
nostrils.
know.
It looks like if you squeezed out
Typically, the barrel eye sits quietly in the water,
No,
using
it
its big
reminds me of one of
fins for
those
stability while it
little
scans the
alien heads
water
that you
above
get
for
in
food.
the machines.
When it
You
spots
squeeze them and they're all
food,
full
it
of
can
like
rotate its
gel and
eyes
shit.
to look
Eyeballs.
forward to include
Yeah,
its
and they
mouth
smell
in the
weird.
field of view.
It's like a stress ball.
Scientists speculate that the barrel eye steals food from siphonophores, elongated jellies with tentacles that capture prey that swims into them. They believe the barrel eye swims into the tentacles and steals the food from the siphonophore. The shield over its eyes protects them from the stinging cells of the siphonophore's tentacles. The barrel eye can also rotate its eyes to avoid predators, or avoid being
that
captured
ROV
by
is awesome.
scientists. The fish discovered alive by the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute is the first specimen of its kind to be found with its soft, transparent dome intact.
Cool.
It had been known since 1939, but only from mangled specimens dragged to the surface
Whoa.
by nets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They smell gross.
And these are other deep sea creatures.
Deep sea creatures smell gross. I'm just going to let y'all know
Yeah,
that.
but they're beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous. They just like when I was doing marine biology in college when I first started college, it was oh god, these things smell awful, people. They're fascinating and they're amazing creatures, but doing the work for like dissection and stuff like that. Oh, these
Right.
things smell fucking horrible.
It's okay. I'm sure that they can't tell.
No, they can't, but we can. Oh my god, they're gorgeous though.
Hey, it's a good market. Maybe we should try to sell them guys some Axe body spray.
Yeah.
We'll come up with our own body spray so we can actually make money.
Have a rave down at the bottom of the ocean.
It looks like a
It's
glowing
all about the
watermelon.
marketing. What are you talking about? Remember the Axe marketing that they can't do now because it would be considered rape for
Misogynist?
television? Yeah, well, yeah, I saw that commercial like last week, man, when they were like, "Oh, this chocolate stuff makes women want to eat you." You know, I remember that
God.
one.
This is stoner TV right here.
It is, man, isn't it? It's excellent.
I can sit and watch this for hours.
like
I
slow
wish
motion
I had been
fireworks.
smoking when I went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium because that jellyfish room is like fucking awesome.
I bet, dude.
I grew up in Santa Barbara, so like you have the everything's there. You have tide pools and everything, and it's all free and stuff. So we were like stoned and doing everything.
Well, we used to do swap meets all up and down California, so those are always fun. Nothing like me. I actually met a deaf blind chick that way.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
She where was it? San Jose at Los Alamitos.
What was she doing at an aquarium?
No, this wasn't an aquarium. This was a swap meet.
Oh.
We were, yeah, her and her husband showed up. She was like 60, but her and her husband showed up. They're like the first customers of the morning. And
I thought you said swap. I was thinking something else.
Yeah.
He was like Morse coding her hand, and it turns out deafblind.
Oh,
so it was the Helen Keller language.
But but the neat thing was she was a Morse code operator.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So she actually had a job while being
No, they're just ham radio operators.
She
That's
did.
kind of cool.
What the fuck is up with that fish, dude?
I actually met the guy who developed the first ROVs that we just saw. You know how you just saw that arm try and scoop the little fish? I met that guy.
Oh.
He's tall. Yeah, in his office he has the exoskeleton from Alien.
Whoa.
Killer.
Cool. That's an anglerfish.
The other guy you would never have expected was in San Diego. I met. You guys ever remember the guy? He was on Ripley's Believe It or Not. He was known as the Cat. He was the tiger guy, the tattooed like a tiger. He got his eyebrows. He got his eyebrows bumps done. His teeth all capped. His lip cleft.
Yeah, absolutely.
His name was Dennis. He was an electronics technician. I met him before he got the tail.
Oh, dude.
Then my mom ran into him, and he had the tail, and then he passed away shortly after that. But yeah, it was that was an interesting guy to talk to.
Watch this thing shoot lightning. This is pretty cool, like a plasma cannon or some shit.
It's impulse bursts.
What is that? Is that a shrimp of some kind?
Yes, it is. I can't remember what it's called, but it is a shrimp. It's that I don't know what it is. That looks like it's a sea flea of some sort or something, but that's definitely a shrimp. Yeah, dude, I can't remember what it's called.
Probably
but it's a shrimp.
It's a mutant, man. It's like
reincarnated
brine shrimp.
It's some sort of
brine shrimp.
But I know that it's a deep sea one, and it uses that flash to be able to catch things like that, stun it, and eat it. Because it's in the dark.
Yeah.
So it blinds it.
Right.
Does it for all the things it eats, or it's a defense mechanism, one of the two. That's what it's doing with that. That's just rover, or no, those are anglerfish, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's all kinds of crazy shit that flashes deep down in the dark.
This is literally called.
It's real life beekeeping right here.
No.
Put it down in there. Ain't got no veil on, ain't got no gloves on, nothing.
Oh no.
Grab a handful of bees, man.
I see one bee and I freak out.
Candyman.
Yeah, man.
You can be allergic and reach in if you know what you're doing.
Aren't they remaking?
You just gotta be gentle.
I think they're a remake. Yeah.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah,
really, the original was so good. Why? There's no.
He explains it. It has to do, and you ain't gonna believe you ain't gonna believe the reason. Oh, let's just say Phase 4.
Marvel.
Oh, the same concept, the same idea.
Oh,
what's Marvel doing to Phase 4?
You get them all down.
Oh, hell no!
Fuck me. What? That ruins the story.
It should be in a wheelchair. It should be. She won't be black.
Sardines. Mackerel or something. It's just. Why are they freaking out and running from them?
Whatever it is, it's lunch.
Live fish. You better catch them.
The school got chased off by some predatory.
Yeah, and they accidentally scored themselves. Yeah. Fucking take advantage, dude.
Put those on a cracker and you're good to go.
Well, you just smoke a whole bunch of them. It looks like sardines or mackerel.
Could be smelt. Oh, smelt. That's it.
Smelt. Yeah, okay. I knew it was a small fish of some sort, but take advantage of that, dude. That's
hell yeah.
And people are. I can tell they are. They're just grabbing them and tossing them in spots so they can grab them all.
She can make a whole bowl.
Yeah. Get your poo or dump it out. But that's the ass getting filled and.
Yep.
Okay, so people are not freaking out. They're actually excited.
That sounds like this is
They're probably sitting there going, "Hey, free food!"
All right, and this is all about trout transport. This last couple of things.
It's a trout gun.
Oh, this thing, yeah, I saw
It's
this.
a trout shoot.
Trout shoot.
Yeah, because they can't do. It's a good way to get the species for the migration. Helps with invasive species too. They're using it for sorting.
there.
I was looking at this. They're using it to help sort as well.
Didn't work too well.
That's a lot of manpower.
Beautiful salmon though.
Dude, that's I'm saying. Hook them up with a loop-de-loop. Let them salmon live for a minute.
Well, okay, the
No,
thing
dude,
is,
it's like 1,000 yards. It's
Put
long.
them in upside down. Did you see that?
it's easier to handle the fish if they're upside down.
Yeah, and
They
they'll
don't
turn
fight as
themselves
hard.
over.
God, that fish is
It's
so
just
big.
like turkeys. If you want to cull a turkey or a chicken, you hold them upside down, they calm down.
So they use a chute in one method, and then there's another method that we're fixing.
Where they build steps, yeah.
Yeah, the ladders.
The thing
But
that
the fish
gets
ladders are really bad for. They get really clogged up with debris.
Yeah.
And the conservation authorities, they don't keep an eye on them to make sure that they're properly taken care of. They also have to leave them for natural preservation.
well, and bears.
This is BC,
The bears-
right? So,
Oh, is it? It could be
I thought it was
Washington and
BC,
Oregon
for
too.
sure.
That's probably BC. That seems like that would be BC. But I know that the salmon stuff they do up in Washington too. But they build steps and stuff up there, and they don't properly maintain them. But it's made their bear population explode.
Yeah, well, that's the other problem, right? It's helped advance the predatory species in that sense. All right.
But it's the thing about salmon is that they'll find another route and they'll find another place to spawn.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
but
they
also
did in
they're trying to quash on silver carp.
Oh, okay, yeah. Silver carp is invasive and it
It's
fucks
huge. No, there's a
everything up.
huge problem now
trout
because they came up the
super
Mississippi, for instance. They're sitting at the barrier.
Yeah, it makes
Say
sense.
Trout super collider.
A giant trout super collider.
There you go.
We messed. We
Oh, wow,
shot
that
two-
was kind
two
of
trout
unnerving.
at each other. And
Wow, it's a good thing fish don't have any like real pain sensors or anything.
Dude, yeah, you know that's right. It's
Fuck,
crazy.
man, that would fuck you up.
I just watched this, man. I was like, oh, this is crazy. You know, kind of cool. Kinda weird.
It's a fish shoot.
It's a fish shoot.
As they'll say, it's a fish coaster, and they should give these fish a loop-de-loop.
So
It's a fish trolley.
if,
yeah,
if I get dinged, would it be for this or the test? Do you think?
it's gonna be for this.
Yeah, I think. You're
See, now
right.
that doesn't look like that. Looks like Southern California now.
Yeah, that does. That's why I'm laughing because they're moving trout. Is what they're doing. They're transporting trout from the reservation they
this.
have out in the Central Coast
This
or
is-
in the
this is
Central.
in Utah.
Oh, that's Utah.
That's just
Okay, yeah.
like a really
the hell is
practical
that?
idea.
They're just ejecting.
It's transport.
It's trout.
It's fish transport. What the fuck? Yeah, this is how they do seeding for major. This
Yeah,
is fish
because
The
this-
seeding.
great trout bomb.
Here they just dump barrels of fry into the rivers.
Well, it's here. Places like that when they do it, because it's such a big lake and it has such a high demand. There's really no effective way to transport how often they have to drop as many fish as they do, because people fish there so often in these places. It's I can't remember what they call it, but it's like air seeding or something like that. I can't remember.
It's fish bombing.
That's awesome. Fish bombing.
Scorpion.
Little girl's got a scorpion.
Oh no.
It's an emperor scorpion, guys. It's an emperor scorpion. It won't hurt her.
Praying mantis.
Yeah, Manus has got a
I don't care. Scorpions are
Is that a June bug?
Oh no, they're wonderful pets.
cicada.
He just
I
munches.
don't like spiders, so that's a June bug he's chewing on.
Yeah.
That's a June
They're not
bug.
dead yet, though. Is that the
It don't matter. It's a mantid. They don't
Yeah, I
care.
was gonna say it. It's bitching.
It's going to eat the face first anyway, because that's the part that can bite it. It's gonna stop that part first, because that's the part that can hurt it.
Don't June bugs fly?
Yes, they do, and they're really fucking annoying because they have that might be a cicada. The June bugs are awfully
Looks like a
annoying.
cicada.
Big ass brown bugs that fly at you, and sometimes
Yeah.
Look at these critters.
Little fuzzy
These-
birds.
These
Look,
are
Oh, BB ducks
flamingos.
or swans.
They're
Are those flamingos?
Flamingos, yeah. With
My
their
cat's
long legs.
watching. My cat's watching.
The cat's
Yeah, but-
like, ooh, dinner.
Tail's wagging.
And they
The midnight
spaz.
Legs, people legs, man.
She's gonna run into your screen soon.
Nah, she's sitting down wagging her tail. She's just watching like, yeah, that shit looks delicious.
You see those like reverse calves?
Yeah, their knees are backwards from ours.
Yeah, they are. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
They used that in the movie. I think it was Communion. Is that the name of the movie where the aliens had backwards knees and they jump over walls and shit?
Yep.
Stop wagging your tail into my ashtray.
Oh, I hate it when my cat does stupid shit like that. She's got a really fluffy tail, so it gets everywhere.
Tabby doesn't mind stepping in
So
an
I
ashtray.
figured we'd
She don't
end
give a
on
shit.
something like lighthearted and happy.
That's good. I'm glad none of these little
Very
flamingos
cute and creepy.
Now, this guy had been in the hospital, and it looked like he might die, right? And so he got back from the hospital, and this is his dog.
Aww. Nice to see you, boy.
Nice to see you.
Oh, my heart.
I wiggle, my whole body vibrate down my pee.
Yeah, because the dog knew that something was wrong.
Well, no, his dog was just, yeah.
Cleanse,
They have no sense
the
of time
cleansing
either.
fires of hell.
Yeah, that dog probably thought that guy was missing for a year. But that's good to see. Yeah.
Well, we've come around full circle, people.
Oh no. Full circle? Soul circle? What?
Hey, I don't know about you, Atema, but I'm just glad none of those flamingos were wearing a diaper and glued to a table.
That's right. I'm glad there was no glue diaper today. I'm really grateful for that. The glue diaper was.
A flamingo with a diaper.
Kind of missed the diaper guy, man.
The diaper is bring it back next week. I fucked up, Atema.
No, I don't know. No, I think I've squoze that lemon. I think
you
it's
exhausted it. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
It's a very strange place. It is very
it's fine.
strange. IRATE is strange.
Well,
Ow.
and that's what I hope
What
people
was
like.
it
That's
that
why
we
that's
did?
why I do this show. Is it's because this is me. This is what I find entertaining. You know.
Carl calls it the "I hate everybody else" section. That's when we watch the weird shit. That's what Carl calls it. It's the verified IRATE hates the rest of us section.
Damn.
It's just amazing, man. Stupidity is wonderful. It's it is.
It is.
I mean,
It's wonderful to witness, as long as you're far enough
sucks to
away
live
to not
with
be
it.
affected.
Well,
It sucks to live with it, though. Let me tell you.
Well, you think about like if there really was an alien species, that's
Oh,
my
God.
God, we got to
There's probably
leave.
been
Man.
one watching us forever, like they just keep watching. They're like, we don't want to go say anything, but damn, they're entertaining. They're so stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure because we do a lot of really retarded shit and we do it repeatedly.
Oh, Tim, can we talk about this guy before we split?
Sure, which guy?
Hold on a second. See if I got it.
Shit, I just dropped my glasses off my face. How graceful
Oh, shit.
is that? Dear Lord, I can't even reach them.
Use the force.
I got toes a hole.
There's the force.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Die! Huh?
What?
Yeah.
No.
What?
I won't minimize.
Yeah,
I,
stop.
I don't see nothing.
Hold on a
Tim,
second.
I've had my glasses fall off like a couple times because I've had glasses forever, right? I think I got them when I was 7 or 6, and I'm 31, so I've had glasses for a long time. And for some reason, my glasses always seem to fit really, really, really well. I actually had one of the chicks that was fitting me one year. She put the glasses on me and goes, "You don't need any adjustments." That's rarity.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
lucky. No, I've broken my nose numerous times. I've had my septum fixed twice.
I get you.
Yeah. So,
I've had some
but it was.
injuries, but nothing like major.
Oh no, it's
This is from,
my
like-
headphones. I adjusted them and knocked my glasses.
Damn.
This story's from last week. From the
Oh,
Mirror
this guy.
in the UK. Yeah. Yeah.
So fucking gross.
Hashtag
He's
incel.
okay. So he's literally a 40-year-old virgin who looks like he has a bathing issue and
Uh-huh.
thinks that he's hot shit. Has put himself up like this and is looking for a wife. Boys and girls, he is looking for an actual spouse. He wants a pretty girl because he thinks he's a catch.
Well, at least he's not asking for some chick who's 12, okay? That's a plus.
That is true.
Maybe somebody needs to help
Go
him
see
lower
it.
his
Scott,
ego a
Scott
bit.
Morris's glasses crew. Indeed.
Jesus Christ, I can smell the dick cheese. wafting off of him into my screen.
Yes, you can smell the bad hygiene from here. You can see it.
When I first saw the picture, all I could think was, this guy could have been the Amazing Atheist.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
With brown hair.
No comment.
He's close.
Could have been. Not that he
was
is.
funny,
But
dude.
he's
but
fuck all delusional. He was like
That
talking
patchy
like he's a big fucking catch, man. It was terrible.
But he's a virgin, which means that he's the only person on the planet that doesn't have herpes.
And he's like social anxiety and all this stuff, but wants to go to the movies with other people and said he'd do stuff if people were hanging out with him more. And it's like, what? You gotta not smell like ass crack if you want to hang out with people. You have to bathe
He says
every day
"milady"
with
and wears a
shampoo.
fedora.
You know, and smells weird.
He tried the fedora, but then he couldn't get it off of his hair. It just got stuck.
I don't know
What do we do this guy?
today.
And then he had to bathe.
And thumbs up and the awkward smile, and it's like, oh my god, people gave you too many fucking participation awards. You have no goddamn clue that you are not a catch.
Mullet Collie, and the Infinite Sadness.
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely
Oh, no,
perfect
but, oh my
name.
God, this is what women are going to be looking for in the future.
Yeah, because I'm totally not a woman.
No, I'm like women. Okay, not women. Sorry.
Oh well, women. Well, yeah, because they want somebody to bully around.
Exactly.
Geez, he probably has enough oil in that hair to fry up some French fries or something.
I was like, oh my god, when was the last time you applied shampoo and conditioner to that?
I was wondering, I'm like, did his mom not tell him that when he's being presented somewhere, he should be clean for it?
And like the shirt looks like it's like
Stains on
10
his
years
shirt
old.
say
and-
no.
Yeah, yeah. Look, that's
That shirt
awful.
looked like it was only like a day old. He just bought it. It's already fucking stained.
It's like Jesus.
And
I don't want to see his nipple anymore.
Oh, it's gross. Mullet, Collie, and infinite sadness. It's that's so perfect, Pincolo.
Nice.
So perfect, but so gross and wrong.
Well, people, you know where we're at now. We're at that time of day where we chill and we cruise. Is everybody about that shit or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Let's hop in
It's
this
fun
one.
night.
Okay. That's right.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's right. All right, so let's start with the guests first. Cynical Lindsay, you got anything you want to talk about in the show? Do it now.
Sure. Well, I just did a recent video on covering the controversy surrounding the movie The Hunt. So if you're curious to know my thoughts, go check it out. And if you're looking for a channel to go to that's a break from politics and real life stuff, yeah, come check me out. I just review stuff that I like. I talk about entertainment related stuff, and sometimes I praise it, sometimes I bitch over it.
And then sometimes you get to talk about shit like The Terror.
Hell yeah.
Which season 2 is already the first episode. I hope it's an indicator of the rest of the season because it's fucking excellent.
I'm definitely out of the cautiously optimistic zone and then more in the optimistic
Man, the
side.
first 5 minutes when the woman sticks the thing in her ear and shit. And oh my God. See, you know, the old school geisha hair, I guess they're chopsticks technically is really what they are.
It's a hair stick.
Yeah, this lady kills herself with one at the beginning. And it's just like, oh, fuck.
In the ear?
That's a hard way to do that. It better be a metal one.
This is gonna, like, I think, touch on like the Grudge and shit like that kind of conceptually.
And it's called
Ringu.
Well, and
The Terror.
The Terror. Yeah.
Boo earns.
But I also
hate
like
Ringu.
I like the images that he's taken.
Mm-hmm.
I like all the weird shit that pops up in the photographs that he takes. It reminds me a lot of the game Fatal Frame.
Mm-hmm. And there's a movie called Shudder that mimics too. So yeah, it's good stuff.
You say Shudder, and I think of the movie 24 Hour Photo.
I hear Shudder. I think of that weird.
It's actually a Thai movie. It's actually an old Thai movie. Yeah, that's just incredibly atmospheric and it's really well done. But digressing, what you got anything else, Lindsay? You want to show?
That's pretty much it. It's just my channel. I do the occasional live streams, and hopefully, if time permits, I will be working on more. I need to cover more videos to Preacher. I still have yet to do my season premiere review and the 3rd episode, and then I've got the Terror to review. It's just so much shit to review that.
Yeah, and season 2 of Mindhunter dropped last night. Yeah.
I still need to watch the first season.
Oh, dude. This is
my
fantastic.
in-laws rave about that show.
Son of Sam. Dude, I mean, the makeup or whatever and the actor are perfect. Just like Kemper. Man, it's good stuff. Worth doing. Piccolo, shield it, bro. Shield that shit.
Twitch.tv/DrivingApe. I'll be streaming in like 5 minutes for another night, an hour, a howl. And then Blind Press, you know her channel. She's got 2 new videos up for gaming, for doing Mortal Kombat 11. She's trying to do that a little bit more, and she has Star Trek tomorrow with you guys.
That's right. Talking about the Hammers 3 picks.
Yeah, and then Sunday, her and I have our Blind in the Special, which I still haven't set up yet. I got tons of shit. We're gonna blame it on Gunfox again. He sent me a whole pile of shit again. He won't leave my DMs alone.
He's sliding up in them DMs.
Oh, the amount of shit he throws me, but I yell at him if he throws me sad stuff. So it'll be another cringe-infested sad sack of news from your wonderful country.
Oh God.
Love the Canada. I salute you, sir, for living there. God bless you.
The maple syrup is on the pancakes.
Maple syrup is on the poutine, man.
Poutine.
I was thinking poutine. I was trying to remember what it was called.
Yeah, poutine, man.
That makes me want to. No. You put steak. If you're gonna put anything on a poutine, you put steak.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it goes with gravy. Tim, chill it.
I'm at Tim of the Hun. You can find me at my channel when I do stuff, which is not consistent right now. And on Twitter, I'm the Tim of the Hun, and that's about the only social media I'm doing right now. So,
Trippy?
Yeah, that's me.
Trippycast. We do our show Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Don't know how our schedule's going to go this week, but hopefully we'll do all 3 shows. And you guys should come and sub and hang out with us and have some fun sometime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everybody, next week, this show's moving ahead or up 2 hours to, all right, if you're in Eastern time zone, we'll be beginning at midnight, Central 11, like right now,
right.
and Pacific 9 p.m. And we're going to play with that. There's some side quests is going to be doing. I like my guy. I don't want to like conflict with him. I think that it's going to be a funny show. So anyway, and that will allow us the presence of one known as Occam of Occam's Razor, also known as Malin. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, goofy kid who's funny as fuck. I love him. He looks a co-founder of the Creem Streem, I must say. Every time I mention his name, I have to say that, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, I'll be talking with Pants Ninja. Yeah. Yeah, so this will be fun.
That's the homie.
Yeah, we got some surprises coming up in the future.
You gonna steal y'all's pants.
Yeah, I feel good. Well, shit, y'all. That's all I got to go. So, and this time next week, of course, like I said, 2 hours later, Big Fat Brian and I are going to be covering next Thursday the great hack about Facebook and Russians and all that shit. So we'll see if they, in retrospect, if they do it right or not. Right? You see what I'm saying? And on that, and on that, yeah. So bye, y'all.
There you go.
That too.
That's how you do
exactly. So, and on that note, I think it's time for IRATE to get the fuck out of here. Everybody say bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
It's such a fine line between stupid and clever.